Hi YouTube friends, it's your favorite girl Sunny, and today we're going to be doing an overview and a close look at the Nitecore TM16. So ever since I saw Nitecore flashlights at CES 2015, I've always wanted one of the flashlights for my photography needs, especially for nighttime photography, for long exposures. I could light things up with it. I also sometimes go walking and hiking at night, so I do need a bright light. So I've been saving up some money for about half a year now, and I finally got one of these fancy, expensive flashlights. So I'm just got it because this is actually a relatively new model from Nitecore. They just released it last month, so this isn't a product review, but I'm just gonna give you a close look and an overview of this flashlight today. Okay, so now let's go to the close-up shot of this. As you can see, the flashlight fits around my hand. I can almost do a full grip around it. It feels like a giant dildo. You know, I can't go through a video without making a single sex joke. Okay, so it's pretty heavy, but it is tiny though. This flashlight is not too big. It should be able to fit inside a bigger pocket. Probably not your jeans pocket, but I think a bigger jacket pocket should do. So as you can see here, you've got the heat dissipation fins to spread the heat out from the LEDs. I have to say this does get pretty warm during use, especially on turbo, but so far it hasn't lowered the output on me yet. And here are your two buttons. This is the mode button and power button, and it's got the Nitecore logo over here. The battery doesn't include a removable battery carrier, so the battery carrier is built in. So this is the battery carrier, and you just match up the two pins on the battery cover and you just twist it on. Also over here you have the Tiny Monster TM16 model number on here, and also the warnings not to throw this in a trash can. So on this flashlight, it comes with two O-rings, which I have in the box. It's a replacement O-rings for the waterproofing on the twist off area over here, just in case it wears down. And it also comes with a wrist strap, which I already attached to this flashlight right here. Has a tripod mount on the back, so for photographers, you can actually mount this onto the tripod. And this area is actually flat, so you can actually do a tail stand after you take off the wrist strap. Let me do that right now. I'll show you that. So you can see it will stand up on its tail. So inside here is 4 Cree XM L2U2 LEDs, and it's 4000 lumens on turbo output. So now let's show you the beacon LED indicator on here. So when you install new batteries into this, so let me just show you that. We'll actually flash the battery voltage for you, so you know how much power is left in your battery. As you can see right here, it flashed 4 times, took a break, and flashed twice. So it's at, so the battery's at 4.2 volts right now. And also if you press the mode button right here, it will show you the battery level. So 3 flashes means over 50%, 2 flashes means under 50%, and 1 flash means the battery's about to get depleted. And also for this blue beacon light over here, if you turn it on, and you press 2 seconds and turn off the power switch, it will actually flash every few seconds to let you know where the flashlight is, just in case you have to look for it in the dark. You quickly disable that by just pressing it rapidly to turn off the flashlight. So you can also do lockout mode by pressing both of these buttons down. The flashlight will flash once and it will be locked out, so these buttons will no longer do anything. And the flashlight will last for a very long time in this mode. To turn it back off, just hold this and the flashlight turns back on, and you could just go back normal. So there's also a mode memory, so whichever mode that I turn it off on. So this is ultra low 5 lumen mode. If I turn it off on this and turn it back on like that, it will go back onto that. As for the mode switch, you could use it to cycle through the different modes. Ultra low, low, medium, high, and turbo. You can also access turbo directly from off by holding the mode switch. You can also access the ultra low mode by holding the power switch down when it's off. To access any of the special modes, you can turn, once it's on, you just have to hold this button. And you can access strobe. Hold the mode button again, goes into beacon. Hold the mode button again, it goes into SOS. To access strobe from off, you just double click the mode button and it will go into strobe. So now we're done with a close look at the flashlight. Let's move on to some beam shots that I took at night outside. So as you can see, it is dark outside right now, and I'm going to do a flashlight test now in my backyard. So from where I'm standing to the fence, it's about 60 feet or about 18 meters. So let's turn on the flashlight now. So this is the turbo output. As you can see, there is a giant hotspot in the center. But from what I see, it's a pretty smooth transition out to the sides. Although it might not seem as smooth on camera. As you can see, the turbo mode is lighting up my entire backyard with a spill. And you can see everything very clearly. So now let's go to some of the other modes. So there's an ultra low mode, which you can't see on the camera, but I can see the ground in front of me fine. This should be about 5 lumens. So now let's go to the low mode. This is the low mode right here. As you can see, you can look around my yard. It's pretty bright. You can see clearly, but there isn't too much spill on the sides. Here's a medium mode. A bit brighter now. And here is the high mode. And we're going back up to turbo. This is turbo. As you can see, it lights up my entire backyard. So now let's go into the special modes by holding down the mode button. So this is strobe. As you can see, it's a very fast strobe. And now let's go into, this is beacon mode. And we'll go into SOS mode. And that's SOS mode. And we're exiting the special mode, and this is turbo. As you can see, this is a very bright flashlight with a very smooth transition from the hotspot to the outside. And it's great for walks and photography if you're interested in it. So hello guys, I am now out at a walking trail out back, so we have a bit more distance to work with than my house. So here it is. As you can see, this is on turbo mode. This should be the highest mode. Let me just check. Yeah, this is turbo. So as you can see, it reaches very far off in the distance. And you can see a whole lot of things with this. My camera, it is really dark outside, so the camera isn't picking up too much, but you can definitely use this during night hikes. I could totally see the trail in front of me. It's just lighting up this whole area for me right now. Although you can't really see too much of the spill on camera for some reason because it's not as bright, but you could see it for like a really long distance. You can see those trees over there off in the distance. You could definitely see them close up. Even the close-up shots, it's probably just all washed out up there. Because I have the camera set to expose for the brightest area of the flashlight, so that's why the spill isn't as visible. I didn't want the hotspot to get washed out, so that's why you can't see the spill that well. So let me just zoom in a little bit. Whoops, I actually accidentally adjusted the focus. Okay, so now let's zoom in for a little bit. So as you can see, it reaches very far away. This is at about 35 millimeters. Okay, so that's about it for this product overview. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I will leave a product link in the video description below. If you're going to buy this flashlight, please use the Amazon link I provide in this description. I participate in the Amazon Associates program. It won't cost anything extra, but Amazon will pay me a small commission for every sale I generate for them. The funds will help fund new photography equipment, my photography, and new videos. So if you do buy through my links, thank you for your support. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!